Students, today we are going to solve problem set 3 and lesson number 3 is a circle. Let's solve question number 2. Question number 1 is easy, it is homework for you. Question number 2, line L touches a circle with center O. This is line L and it touches the circle with center O at point P. If radius of a circle is 9 centimeter, this is the radius and this is 9 centimeter. Answer the following. What is distance of OP? Y. So let's solve number 1. Here line L touches the circle at point P. So point P is a point of contact, that point is on the circle. So OP is a radius of a circle and we have given radius of a circle as 9 centimeter. Therefore distance of OP is 9 centimeters. Distance of OP is equal to 9 centimeter. Reason is OP is radius of a circle. This is our first answer. Now number 2, distance. What is the distance of OP? This is all. If distance of OQ is equal to 8 centimeter, where does the point Q lie? Now let's see, we have given distance of OQ is equal to 8 centimeter. It is given, and we have also distance of OP is equal to 9 centimeter. It is a radius of a circle. Now 8 centimeter is less than 9 centimeter. Therefore distance of OQ is less than distance of OP. Therefore distance of OQ is less than distance of OP is a radius, is less than radius. So any point whose distance is less than radius, that point lies in the interior of the circle. Therefore point Q lies in the interior of the circle. This is our second answer. Now number 3, distance of OR is equal to 15 centimeter. This distance we have given 15 centimeter. How many locations of point R on the line L? At what distance will each of them be from point P? So we have to at first find the location of point R, that is distance of point R from point P. Now let's see this triangle in triangle OPR. This angle is 90 degree. This is due to the tangent theorem. OP is a radius and line L is a tangent. So angle between the radius and tangent is always 90 degree. Therefore this angle OPR is 90 degree. Therefore this is right angled triangle. So in this triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem to find PR. So there is a point R, then we can find distance PR, and there should be another point R on the opposite side of this point P, and its distance is equal to this distance. Therefore we write in triangle OPR, angle OPR is equal to 90 degree. Reason is a tangent theorem. tangent theorem. Therefore here OR square is equal to OP square plus PR square. This is due to the Pythagoras theorem. Now OR is 15. 15 square is equal to OP is 9. 9 square plus PR square. Therefore PR square is equal to 15 square is 225 minus 9 square is 81. Therefore PR square is equal to 144. Therefore PR is equal to 12 centimeter. So PR is equal to 12 centimeter. Now with this distance PR we get 12 centimeter. There should be one another point R whose location from point P is at a distance R on the opposite side of P. Therefore we write there are two locations of point R at a distance of 12 centimeter from point P. This is our answer of question number 2. Now question number 3. In the figure, M is the center of a circle. M is the center of the circle and segment KL is a tangent segment. If MK is equal to 12, here we have given MK as a 12, KL 6 root 3, KL 6 root 3, then find radius of the circle. So ML is a radius of a circle and we have to find the ML. Now in triangle MLK, this angle is a 90 degree because ML is a radius and KL is a tangent. So according to the tangent theorem, tangent is perpendicular to radius. Therefore this angle is 90 degree. So this is a right angled triangle. In this triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem and we can find the radius ML. Now let's solve. Number 1. In triangle MLK, angle MLK is equal to 90 degree. Reason is tangent theorem. Tangent theorem. Therefore, now see, this angle is a 90 degree. Therefore, side opposite to 90 degree means MK is a hypotenuse of this triangle. Therefore, we write MK square is equal to ML square plus KL square. We have to find ML. Therefore, ML square is equal to MK square minus KL square is equal to MK is 12. 12 square minus 6 root 3 square. Therefore, ML square is equal to 12 square is 144 minus this is 6 square is 36, root 3 square is a 3. Therefore, ML square is equal to 144 minus 36 into 3 is 108. Therefore ml square is equal to this 144 minus 108 will be 36. So we have ml is equal to 6. So value of ml is equal to 6. Here we write units, 6 units. Therefore radius of circle is equal to 6 units. This is our first answer. This is a 6. Now number 2. Now let's see in this triangle MLK. This is a 6 units and it is a half of MK. MK is a 12 and ML is a 6. Therefore ML is a half of MK. So according to the 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle theorem, angle opposite, side opposite to 30 degree angle is half of the hypotenuse. Therefore this angle should be 30 degree. Now MK is equal to 12 and KL is equal to 6 root 3. So KL is a root 3 upon 2 times of MK. Therefore this angle will be 60 degree because the side opposite to 60 degree angle is root 3 upon 2 times of hypotenuse. So we write in triangle MLK, ML is equal to 6, MK is equal to 12, KL is equal to 6 root 3. Therefore ML is equal to half into MK and KL is equal to root 3 upon 2 into MK. Therefore this angle will be 30 degree and this angle will be 60 degree. Therefore angle K is equal to 30 degree, angle M is equal to 60 degree. Reason is converse of 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle theorem. Therefore our second answer is angle K is equal to 30 degree, angle M is equal to 60 degree. This is according to the 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle. Question number 4. In the figure, O is the center of a circle. AB, AC, segment AB, segment AC are the tangent segments. Radius of a circle is R. Prove that quadrilateral ABOC is a square. Construction: join OB and OC. Now let's solve this example. OB is equal to OC is equal to R. Radii of the same circle. Radii of same circle. AB is equal to R. It is given. Now AB is equal to AC. AB is a tangent segment from point A. AC is a tangent segment from point A. Tangent segments from the external point to any circle are congruent. This is called as a tangent segment theorem. So here is the reason: tangent segment theorem. Tangent segments from external point of a circle are congruent. AB is equal to AC. Therefore, AB is equal to AC is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to R. So all sides of this quadrilateral are equal. Now this angle is 90 degree and this angle is 90 degree. This angle is angle between the tangent and radius. This angle is also angle between tangent and radius. Angle between tangent and radius is 90 degree. It is called as a tangent theorem. Now angle OBA is equal to angle OCA. Angle OBA is equal to angle OCA is equal to 90 degree. Reason is a tangent theorem. Therefore, in quadrilateral ABOC, all sides are equal and these two angles are opposite angles and each angle is 90 degree, and one pair of opposite angles is 90 degree. Therefore, quadrilateral ABOC is a square. This is proved. Example number 5. In the figure, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It circumscribes the circle with center T. Points E, F, G, H are touching points if AE is equal to 4.5 and EB is equal to 5.5. Find AD. Now let's solve this example. Here we have given AE is equal to 4.5, EB is equal to 5.5. It is a given. Now let DH is equal to X, CF is equal to Y. Now let's see AE is equal to AH. AE is equal to AH is equal to 4.5. BE is equal to BF. BE is equal to BF is equal to 5.5. DH is equal to DG. DH is equal to DG is equal to X. CF is equal to CG. CF is equal to CG is equal to Y. Reason is a tangent segment theorem. Tangent segments drawn from the external point of a circle are congruent. AH and AE are tangent segments from point A. Therefore, AH is equal to AE. BE is equal to BF, tangent segments from point B. DH is equal to DG, tangent segment from point D. CF is equal to CG, tangent segment from point C. This is due to the tangent segment theorem. Now, quadrilateral ABCD is parallelogram. It is a given. Therefore, AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. Reason is opposite sides of parallelogram. We know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Therefore, now AB is a AE plus EB. AE plus EB is equal to CD is a DG plus CG. Reason is A dash E dash B and D dash G dash C. Now put the values. AE 4.5 plus EB 5.5 is equal to DG is X and CG is Y. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 4.5 plus 5.5 is equal to 10 units. Now we get answer one equation, X plus Y is equal to 10 units. This is equation number 1. Now AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides of parallelogram. Now AD is AH plus DH. AH plus DH is equal to BC. BC is a BF plus CF. BF plus CF. Reason is A dash H dash D and B dash F dash C. Now AH 4.5 plus DH is X is equal to BF 5.5, CF is a Y. From this, X minus Y is equal to 5.5 minus 4.5. Therefore, we have X minus Y is equal to 1 unit. This is equation number 2. Now adding equations 1 and 2, we get X plus Y is equal to 10, X minus Y is equal to 1, 2X is equal to 11, X is equal to 5.5 units. So we get value of X as 5.5 units. We want to find AD. Therefore, AD is equal to 4.5 plus X. Therefore, AD is equal to 5.5 plus 4.5. Therefore, AD is equal to 10 units. So we get value of AD as 10 units.